It's physically impossible to skip this process and learn how to wheelie, bro. When the door is open all the way at 12 o'clock, bro. No cap. No bat. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, JDI family. Man, listen, before we start, shout out to everybody that's part of Noti Gang. If you're part of Noti Gang, drop a Noti Gang down in the comments, bro. Let me know if you are part of Noti Gang. Y'all know we are extremely lit. No cap. Now listen, if you guys are new to the channel, new to the series, I just want to thank you for watching and showing your support. I just ask that you guys smash the like button, as it does help me and the channel out as a whole. Now, you guys see from the title what I have for you guys. So without further ado, let's jump into this great information I have for you guys. The first thing that we are going to talk about is how to get your wheel off the ground when learning how to wheelie a dirt bike or motorcycle, right? How do I get my wheel off the ground, Trey? I actually got this comment in the last video. It was actually how to keep the wheel up, but we're going to talk about how to get the wheel off the ground first. So how do I get my wheel off the ground? Two ways that you can get your wheel off the ground. The first way is clutch up wheelies. Now let me explain how a clutch up wheelie works. Basically, a clutch up wheelie is holding the clutch in, revving them RPMs up, and then basically releasing the clutch for basically a boost of power. You feel what I'm saying? It's basically like a power boost. That's the only way I can explain it. If you guys ever played Need for Speed and at the starting line, you guys are revving those RPMs up in the car, you're trying to keep it in that green, and then once it says go, you get that boost of power. That's basically the same thing with clutch up wheelies. It's basically a boost of power, bro. Now, the second one I have for you guys is power wheelies. Power wheelies is probably my favorite one, is what I use the most. I rarely use clutch up wheelies. I literally only use clutch up wheelies from probably a stationary position and a very slow speed. So how to perform a power wheelie? You're basically just using the power of the bike. Once you get to a certain speed and a certain point, you're gonna actually feel that bike wanting to come off the ground as you're giving it gas. Once you get to that point, that's where all the power is in that gear, bro. And that's where you want to be for a power wheelie, bro. So now that we know how to get the wheel off the ground, what do we do once the wheel is off the ground? Once you get that wheel off the ground, what I want you to do is to hit the back brake. Why am I telling you to hit the back brake? Listen, when I tell you guys this, the back brake is literally your best friend when it comes to wheeling a dirt bike, motorcycle, quad. It's literally your best friend. The back brake is used to control the wheelie. It's used to keep you from going back too far and falling. That's basically what the back brake is there for, to control the wheelie. Now, what I want you guys to do, once you know how to get the wheel off the ground, I want you to pop the wheel up and hit the back brake over and over again. I don't care how many times you guys have to perform this process, but this process is necessary when it comes to learning how to wheelie. You cannot skip this process at all. You can't buy the battle pass and skip this. It's physically impossible to skip this process and learn how to wheelie, bro. I have no reason to lie to you guys or mislead you guys or give you guys any false information. You have to do this process. You have to pick the wheel up and hit the brake. You have to do it until it becomes second nature in your back of your mind that you have to hit the brake. As you are performing this process, I want you to eventually start to go further back. The goal is to get in between I'm gonna put a picture on the screen of a clock and a dirt bike. The goal is to get in between 2 and 3. Anything below the middle of 2 and 3 is chasing a wheelie, bro. Anything above the middle of 2 and 3 is where braking starts to take effect, bro. After you reach the 2 and the 3, it's literally gas, brake, gas, brake. As you go higher and further back, you start moving your way into the 2. That's where braking starts to take effect, bro. That's where you have to start hitting the brake. You popping that wheel up, hitting the brake, popping that wheel up, hitting the brake, going higher and higher and higher and further back each time is like you opening the door. Slowly, you're slowly opening that door until the door is actually open all the way. And that's 12 o'clock. When the door is open all the way, that's 12 o'clock, bro. But you cannot skip. You cannot skip popping the wheel up and hitting the brake, bro. There's absolutely no way that you can skip that. So that's our goal, is to get to the 2 and the 3. Once we get there, it starts to get very easy, but it also starts to get very scary because you're further back. But that is literally how you get the wheel off the ground and how you control the wheelie. So we're gonna stop right there in the video there. I hope you guys took this information. I hope I explained it right to the point where you guys understand it. If you did, smash the like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.